The design panel, typically located to the right of the canvas, is your essential tool for customizing the appearance and behavior of your website elements. To access the design panel, simply click on any element and select Edit Design. Or you can also click the design panel icon in the top right corner of the editor to open it. The panel opens on the right side of the canvas, allowing you to see your design changes in real time. And as we dive in, you'll notice the design panel adapts its options based on the selected element. For example, sections serve as the primary building blocks of your page layout. And when you select a section, you can adjust section-specific properties such as full bleed, spacing between columns, and section height. These controls help define the overall look and feel of the major parts of your website. Within sections, you can add columns to organize content horizontally. The design panel allows you to customize each column's content alignment, wrap, spacing between elements, and column width. These properties enable precise control over the layout and spacing of your content. Within columns, you can add inner columns to create even more complex and nested layouts. The design panel offers settings for inner columns similar to those for regular columns, but it provides additional layers of customization for detailed design requirements such as the inner column specific property to set the inner column size, width, and height. For advanced layout control, the advanced grid settings in the design panel provide access to design properties not available for other elements in the editor. These include adjusting the number of columns, rows, gaps, and alignment options of the grid. In this example, advanced grids are optimized for two-dimensional layouts, allowing simultaneous manipulation of both rows and columns. In contrast, columns and inner columns are optimized for one-dimensional layouts, with design properties offering control over individual rows or columns rather than both. The design panel also provides widget-specific styling. This means that you can further customize the appearance and behavior of a specific widget within a container. For example, if you have a button element within a container, you can select that button and access the design panel to apply specific styles like button color, hover effects, and typography. This level of customization ensures that every element stands out with its own unique design. Now, let's explore some key design properties. Alignment allows you to position elements left, center, right, or stretch them to fit their container. It focuses on how the element is placed horizontally or vertically relative to the edges of its container. Layout settings, on the other hand, involve arranging and distributing elements within a section or container. For columns and inner columns, you can choose horizontal and vertical alignment and stacking direction. And if you want to enable wrap, the option becomes available when you choose a horizontal stacking direction. But if you want to enable full bleed, the setting is element-specific to sections. It exists to enable content to span the entire screen width. Spacing is another key design property. It is crucial for setting uniform distances between elements and their containers. Typically, vertical spacing is measured in pixels, while horizontal spacing is measured in percentages. And margins control the space outside an element, while padding adjusts the space inside the element. In this example, the column takes up the exact space defined by its width, without any additional spacing inside or outside its border. It maintains a 20-pixel spacing between its elements, as specified, which, in this case, is the measurement of spacing between two columns. Size adjustments in the design panel generally include height and width, with maximum and minimum values when available. However, these settings are element-dependent. For example, in sections, you can only adjust the height using pixels, while in columns, you can only adjust the width relative to its parent container using percentages. This differs from inner columns, where you can adjust both height and width. Additionally, the default size units vary across elements, making it essential to understand these units for effectively navigating the design panel.